Now, the next switch over is your water heater. It has a little light on it, so it's going to let you know that, hey, I turned on. It's what they call a reset light. It's designed to come on at first and start, but then once the water heater ignites, it shuts off and only comes back on if the water heater blows out for some reason. But before we ever turn that on, we always recommend checking to make sure you have water in the hot water tank. And you do so by simply turning on the hot water tank. As long as water's coming through, you know it's full and ready to go. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and flip that switch on. You're going to see that red light come on for a second, and you're going to hear it ignite, and the light's going to pop off here in a second. Boom! Fires up, and in about 5 minutes you'll have hot water. It's that simple.
What's the capacity on the tank?
6 gallons.
6 gallons?
It's 6 gallons, and it's a quick recovery, which is to say, as you use a gallon of it, it pulls another gallon in right away and starts reheating it.
Okay.
So we're going to let that run for a minute just so you can see that it's getting warm. The last piece down here is your LP leak detector, carbon monoxide detector. That's going to whistle if it ever picks up a propane leak inside the trailer or if it ever detects too high of a level of carbon monoxide. When it does go off, it's a beep, beep, beep. It sounds like a smoke alarm. That being said, the disclaimer I'm going to give you with that too is if you're cleaning the floors, like a lot of times when we're here cleaning, we'll put Windex on the ground. Well, if it senses an odor that it doesn't know, it may also beep too.
Gotcha.
So if you found yourself cleaning in here, or you had a chemical, or the kids spilled something right here and it starts whistling, it's probably because of that. The only other time that may make noise is if the house battery on the trailer starts to get too low. That does have a low voltage alarm on it. And it's a single chirp about every 5 minutes, just a beep.
Is there a way to disable it if you're out dry camping?
No way to disable it. By law, the factory that builds them can't put a switch on there because it's one of those safety features that needs to stay on all the time. I have heard of customers lifting up the bunk and snipping one of the wires to cut power to it. Not something we recommend leaving long term. As soon as you get back and you charge the battery, we recommend reconnecting it because it's just while you're sleeping, you've got the furnace running or just anything else. Very, very good safety to have an alarm in there that lets you know if the CO2 gets too high or whatever. But yeah, that's that. Furnace. You've got your lights there. You've also got these 2 switches on the side there. If you flip both of those on. Okay, so 2 of your center lights here are connected to that master switch.
Okay.
And then the rest of them you have to turn on by hand. They're set up so if you're traveling and it's dark and you pull in someplace in the middle of the night, you can flip that one switch on and immediately have some light.
And you got your light, right. Okay.
But the rest of them you have to turn off individually with each other.
As far as these walls, I want to put some netting up for storage for the kids.
Sure, sure.
What's the depth of the screw that I can use in here?
I believe it's 1 1/16", but we'll check with Scott before we go because he screws things into the wall. So.
Okay.